Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and this is the not long awaited, long overdue Manga etc. catch up of Sakamoto today. So if you're wondering where I've been, there's a whole video about that, so go check that out if you want to know. But I'm back now, so let's do this. So obviously this will be covering up the chapters that I have currently missed out on the channel. I'm not sure of the numbers, but you know they'll be in the title, so you'll know where you're at. And yeah, so basically let's just talk for it. So basically, what has happened since I've been away is basically the fight between Shin and was his name Tenkyu? I'm gonna go with Tenkyu for that one. You know I'm not good with the names all the time, but yeah, that fight has happened since, and then as of the most recent chapter, we'll go into flashback. I'll get onto that one in a little bit. So first thing I'm going to talk about is the fight between Shin and Tenkyu. So basically, obviously Tenkyu is a bit of a dance, but he's clocked on now, and because he's clocked on now, he's basically trying to kill. We know he's after the Sakamoto family, so he's trying to kill Shin and basically everyone there as well. So it's become a thing where we have Shin, who's like, rah, because this guy is so adamant about what he's doing, he's willing to go after Sakamoto's wife and child, you know, the innocent party of the family. He's like, nah, I gotta kill this guy. And killing goes against Mr. Sakamoto's, you know, code of conduct. So he's like, cool, I want to kill this guy. I am going to kill this guy for Sakamoto. And I know Sakamoto is not going to appreciate that, so I'm leaving the family. And I get that. I understand that reasoning. I don't disagree with it whatsoever. I can understand where he's coming from. But on the flip side, I understand also where our favorite sniper is coming from. He's like, basically, he's saying trust in the words of Sakamoto. You know he wouldn't do that. This is not the way forward, kind of thing. So I see both sides. So no problems there really. But the fight itself, slight gripe. So the fight was good overall. We got Tenkyu reveal his Sharingan eye, and I say Sharingan, but you know it's not really a Sharingan. But you know it improves his not paralysis, his it improves what he can do basically, and it does come with a drawback where it does. I think it mentions that it makes him nausea. Using it, so kind of Sharingan-ish, But the fight draws out, and the thing is, I was gonna say yeah, legit win for Shin, but there's one thing that bothers me about this fight, and it's the fact that Shin can use his powers on himself. I remember the first time I read that, I was like, you can use your powers on yourself? So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Is that a reach, or is that like no that makes sense kind of thing? But for me, it's a bit of a reach. So again, we're taking the win, the legit win anyway, away from Shin. But yeah, as the fight's going on, he manages to get upper hand, about to strike in the killing blow, and then I'll get back to that in a second. So whilst the fight is going on, we have, I forgot his name now, but the old man that Sakamoto has been training with, he pops in there, come to kill the psychic. And now we learned that the psychic's abilities are running out. She's not lucky anymore. There's really no point in killing her. But you don't know that he's there basically to reap rewards of her luck. And now it was a surprise to see him hop in there. But from when he hopped in there, I automatically assumed that Mr. Sakamoto was going to hop in there as well, because he would have been, you know, he's been fighting this guy, trying to get stronger as well. But that essentially didn't turn out to be the reason why he got there. So Mr. Sakamoto got an inkling that, you know, Shin's in trouble. So he needed to go down there to help him out. So that's why he ended up there. And he brought our favorite snipers, Gun and his parrot. I think it's a parrot. And his parrot as well. And now it's alluded to during that time that, because Mr. Sakamoto asked him to hold off the old man. I think I'm going to sneeze. It was alluded to, so basically Mr. Sakamoto asked our favourite sniper to hold off the old man until he gets better, until he sorts out shit. And then it's alluded to by the psychic that his gun and his parrot are his lucky items. Trying to make, at least I feel that the mangaka threw that line in there as a kind of justification for the fact that he is now going to survive. I think it was mentioned to be 10 minutes that Mr. Sakamoto asked him to hold him off. This 10 minutes now. And now I don't think he should be able to do it. Clearly he is going to do it, but I don't think that should be the case. But yeah, that's what I feel that the justification for that is. And now obviously Mr. Sakamoto is going to win over Shin, and he's not going to leave the family, because let's be real, it's just a temporary, even Shin said, not even Shin says, well, Shin said he's left the family, but yeah, let's be real, we know this is not going to be temporary. So Sakamoto hops in there just before Shin can deliver the final blow, saving Shin from being a murderer, because Sakamoto knows what it's like to have like a body on you, basically. So that is then when we go into flashback, because Shin is like, you don't really know me, and then Sakamoto is like, I know you, boy. And then they go into flashback, and now so Shin's past, you know I'm not a big fan of Shin, so do I really care about his past? Hell no. But what we are getting at this moment in time is that we find out that Shin was a bit of a problem child. He's a bit of a problem child, doesn't know who daddy is, so he's got daddy issues, and now he's looking for his daddy, and now he thinks he knows who daddy is. I forgot the name that was given, but he thinks like it's that guy. I'm willing to bet it's not going to be this guy. Either this guy is the guy that gave him his powers, or he killed Shin's actual dad. Possibly even both. But this has made him wrap up within Mr. Sakamoto's life, because he's also looking for the same guy. So we see how they've met, we see how they've come to start to work with each other, and that's kind of the path that this flashback is going down during. Now, the one thing that troubles me about this flashback, and let me know what you think on this as well. So we've seen from very early, I think it's even in chapter 1, that because Shin can read minds, when he reads Sakamoto, it was always assumed to me that when he reads Sakamoto's mind, and we see that, okay, cool, if Shin continued to act the way he was acting, he would have ended up dead. That was Shin reading his mind. But based on this chapter, it's kind of something else, because at one point in the chapter, Sakamoto is like, in the latest chapter, Sakamoto is like, why did he collapse, kind of thing. So I feel like if that's not the intention of the mangaka, it wasn't like made very clear that because it always seemed like to me from like early on that Sakamoto knew what he was doing, like, because he thought it, like, that's why I was betrayed. That's why I hope you get what I'm trying to say there, because I'm failing at saying it. But I feel like something is amiss with Sakamoto being confused within the later chapter that Shin thought he was going to die. So, yeah. So, overall, the chapters that I've missed out, they've been following a pretty steady pace, and in all honesty, I don't think I'd have given it less than a 3. Any of these chapters less than a 3, or even higher than a 3. So that's where we're going to leave out there. So 3s across the board. Yeah, 3s across the board. So like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. And before I go, actually, so there's been an update video. Watch it if you want, but I'm basically trying to get the 10th anniversary of Manga Etc. is soon, so I'm trying to I want to do a Q&A, trying to get some questions out there. Check the community tab. The post should be up. Leave your questions, but for full deets, check the latest update video. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.